So today I'm going to walk through a few different updates to local memory. It's going to show the more token efficient tooling that's available in the latest releases, as well as some of the more interesting feature sets, things like tool chaining, error recovery, and kind of smart tool usage. So these are just a few of the features I want to go over today. I'm going to go over some additional features later. First, I'm going to show quickly, like this is how most memory tools work today. They're essentially CRUD operations. So you're storing, retrieving, updating, and deleting content from a database. That's not how local memory works. It has these basic functions, but it also has things for intelligent AI agent usage. So it makes your AI agent smarter, gives it guidance and examples on efficient and effective tool usage, as well as the best ways to use these tools standalone as well as in conjunction with other tooling. So walk through an AI agent without local memory installed. And so it's going to do what a common use case. You open up a project with your AI agent. You ask it for some context in terms of what this project is about, what's the current setup, code base, things like that. So it's going to go through, look at your documentation, look at your code, and it's going to give you back the best answer that it can. And so this works, right? Like this is the kind of the first step you're going to do. And the first time it's fine. But if you have to do this 2 and 3 and 4 times, right, it starts to get old, right? And so you realize there has to be a better way. And so local memory and memory systems in general try and solve this problem, right? So so this is showing what happens the first time it does it, right? So it comes back with information. 4 things that I did with local memory, right? So workflow documentation system teaches the AI agent for optimal tool patterns and effective use. The tool chaining intelligence that I mentioned before, that's essentially stringing tools together in an intelligent manner. You have enhanced parameter validation, essentially guidance in terms of how to use the tools. And you'll see, I'll try and trick it with a incorrect parameter and it'll recover quickly. And then the recovery suggestions, so learning from mistakes in real time. Again, this is showing a tool. I'm going to run through this quickly without local memory, right? So it's going to come back with something. It's going to do it the best, right? But with local memory, once it's stored that memory, right? It comes back, it's in memory already, and then it will retrieve that directly instead of having to scour the code base and the documentation again. And it's just shortcuts a lot of the minutia. Like you don't have to repeat yourself over and over again. Load up, like what's this project all about? It can just retrieve it from memory automatically. And this is a game changer in terms of efficiency and effectiveness. So here, it's already stored into memory. And then it's going to come. Oh, so this is actually the tool chaining. So tool chaining, this one's going to show storing a memory and then searching for that memory, doing some analysis on it, and then discovering relationships across those memories. So why would an AI agent need this, right? So it's one thing to retrieve memories from a database, right? And so it can filter out the responses and try and find the right one, right? But once your code base gets sufficiently large, you have a lot of content. You might mix and matching from best practices and decisions from across your project. You might want to draw from experience and decisions from other related projects or maybe even unrelated projects that might benefit your current one, right? So it will then learn from those patterns, do some analysis on it, discover those relationships, and give you back a much more robust and rich response that draws upon all of your body of work that you've done and stored to memory. Right? So this is truly an intelligent workflow. So you're going from the status quo of using AI agents to get your work done to making it much more intelligent on your specific domain of knowledge, your specific project. And so that sets this apart completely. Right. So it's one thing to have a super intelligent AI agent to help you do your work. Another one for it to be super intelligent on your specific domain, your specific project. And that's when you go from being really effective to being super effective. And I can't emphasize this enough in terms of like what you'll be able to deliver and how much you'll be able to ship by having something like this. The next one, so I'm going to try and trick it and give it an incorrect parameter. So the typical search parameter that you'll see is use AI equals true. So I'm going to tell it to use Gen AI equals true. It's going to look, see the example, know that I'm not telling the truth. It'll say, all right, but I'm going to try it since you said that this is the new parameter. I'll try it, realize it's incorrect, and then store that to memory that the true correct one is the one that it saw in the examples. Right, so this is real-time error recovery, storing it to memory, and it's essentially like, oh, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me once, fool me twice, shame on me. Right? So it's really a really robust way of making it more intelligent. So walk through just a few differentiators and features for local memory, from workflow guidance, tool chaining, parameter validation, error recovery. I'm going to show this in future videos, but we have agent learning, progressive tool response. This is what makes it really token optimized. A concept called LLM as a judge, where it's autonomously doing quality assessments and memory scoring. We have session isolation, cross-session access for search and analysis. We also have domain and project separation. And so this allows you to be really efficient and effective in terms of separating your work into projects and domains, but also giving you the flexibility to be able to search and analyze memories across projects and sessions and domains. It gives you kind of the best of both worlds. So check out local memory, go to localmemory.co. We have the LM Launch 40 discount code for early adopters, as well as check out the Discord community, where we have a robust community where folks are helping each other, coming up with really interesting use cases and of how to use and integrate local memory into their projects. And they're coming up with things that I hadn't even fathomed. So if you are interested in memory, you want to see how it can help you in your use case and how you use coding agents and AI agents, again, go to localmemory.co, and look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.